Give us a brief summary of the book you have chosen.
Okay, so this is the book I wrote, For the Win, by Cory Doctorow. It's a story about how video games change life of different kids around the world. There are a bunch of characters in the story. First of them is Matthew. Is a boy from China, and he's 17 years old, and he's extremely good in gold farming. The another character is Mala, a girl from India, who likes to play zombie major, and because of her extreme skills in the game, she got hired by a company, Leonard or V-Dog, which he likes to be known by. Is an American kid who likes to play games, and he stays up late night to play games with his friend in China. They all are interviewed by a company called Weebly's, which is run by a woman called Big Sister Noor, whose goal is to unionize the gold farming and stop kids from receiving poor wages and non-ergonomical conditions. They all join Weebly's and help the poor kids, and that's the basic thing happens in the story.
Um, what was your favorite quote?
Um, the favorite quote in the book was, so you had to somehow get 8 PCs onto one desk with eight keyboards and 8 mice on the desk too, and a room enough for your dumplings and an ashtray, and a stack of Indian comic books and that stupid War X that Pitt gave him, and his notebook and his laptop. It was crowded there. This is my favorite quote because it makes me think how someone puts 8 PCs on a one desk, and first of all, who buys so many PCs just to play games? Yeah, that's it.
In your opinion, what is the major theme of the novel, and explain?
In my opinion, the major theme of the book is video games. Like video games change the life of children or kids in the book. By that, from that, I think it's the main theme, because as in the story, it says Leonard thinks of illegally smuggling himself to China. He decided to smuggle himself from America to China illegally. If he could have got caught or something, he would spend his whole life in the jail for that, which would have changed his life.
Um, Briefly describe the protagonist, antagonist, and the main conflict. Don't give away the resolution of the conflict.
So as I told you, there's a bunch of protagonists. The main three are Matthew, Mala, and Leonard or Vidong, which he likes to be known by. Matthew, they all get joined into the company called Weebly's, uh, which helps poor kids for in their games. And the antagonist in the story is Mr. Banerjee, a guy who kidnaps Mala for his gaming and beat her to death. And the conflict is that they all, like the Weebly's company and Matthew, Mala, and Leonard, they all help poor kids to be good in gold farming.
Um, Rate the book overall out of 5 stars and give a brief rationale.
I would rate 4 out of 5, as the book is really good, but at some point it gets a bit boring and not interesting. But it also is a kind of an interesting book. It has a lot of character, which makes it confusing sometimes. You should just take certain time to go back and make notes about the book. You will be fine that way. But still, the book is good, and I would prefer you to read it.
In your opinion, is it a good grade 10 academic ISU book choice? Why or why not?
Yeah, I think it's a good grade 10 book, as it's a long one, and it helps you to read, to be a good reader. And I would prefer you to read it if you like reading books and you're interested in video games. Thank you.
Alright.